There is a lot of hype for sneakers in 2025. Now the only real question is, how many sneakers are you getting only from this video list? Let's get it. Hold on a second. Before we get started, let me give you a quick little message from my producer.
Please be aware that Carlos Vega 101 is not responsible if you don't like any sneakers on this list. If there's any sneakers not mentioned, it's not the end of the world. This list is only for information and entertainment purposes only. Thank you for listening.
All right, so the first thing I want to do is give you 3 bonuses that are not 100% confirmed, but they're still rumored to be dropping in 2025. The first bonus is the Nike Air Force 1 and PlayStation collab. One that we probably never consider in buying because it is that limited and that expensive, but Nike's definitely not holding back this year, and this is definitely a grail to look out for. The next bonus is definitely a hype one, and that is the Fragment Union Jordan 1 collab. This is set to be releasing sometime in spring 2025, but there is no official confirmation date just yet. Another render that looks very promising as well. Bonus number 3 is the Supreme and Nike Air Max 1 collab. This is set to be releasing again sometime in 2025. We can expect something like this render where it has the Supreme branding all over the Air Max 1, or if not, something cleaner like the purple pair right here where it has the Supreme little logo in the back quarter panel. Regardless of that, we have 4 colorways that we can expect from this collaboration, and Nike and Supreme never disappoint. The first release that I want to talk about has a lot of hype, and you just had to be outside to understand the craziness and hype behind it, and that is the Galaxy Foamposites, set to be releasing on February 2025, maybe around All-Star weekend. These are pretty fresh, man, and like I said, the commotion and craziness was real when they first released, but you can expect these in their OG format, galaxy print all over, glow in the dark sole, and yeah, man, they look very, very nice. I wasn't able to get a pair back then because of that whole commotion. I do live in Orlando, so I was in Florida Mall, people running, people going crazy. I mean, unfortunately, someone even passed away, but yeah, it was a crazy release, needless to say. However, with that being said, I still don't know if they're gonna sell out, something that Complex actually said themselves. If you like these, and if you've been waiting all of this time, like I always say, enter as many raffles as possible because this is gonna be a banger. The next release is a Kobe 6 Protro All-Star 2.0s, set to be releasing on February 13, and these are very fitting for the All-Star weekend, being that it is a Kobe and it's a basketball sneaker and all of that good stuff. These Kobe's right here are simple but also very, very clean. One thing I like about them is that they changed the design a little bit, and they went ahead and replaced that snakeskin with some star patterns in the upper part, something that you normally don't see, but at the same time very fitting for the name All-Star 2.0s. I really like how these look. I think Kobe fanatics are gonna go crazy for them, as well as hoopers. So the question is, are you going for them? The next release is one that took me by surprise because I was not expecting another Jordan 3 from this collaboration, but now we have the Jordan 3 Maniéres in the diffused blue color, set to be releasing on March 15th, and these look very, very clean. Fuego for sure. I really like the diffused blue color that they use. It is very wearable, not so loud, but then again, I can expect that from Maniére, pretty toned down colors. I also like those dark suede panels where you normally would see the elephant print and the Nike Air branding in the back with that same diffused blue color. The H midsole is pretty much something that we can also expect, and we can also expect very good quality. Now the question is, are these gonna sell out or not? I really don't know, but I hope that they kind of do the same as the last Jordan 3 and 4 Maniéres. They really didn't sell out. It was pretty easy to obtain because it gives me the chance and the opportunity, because honestly, I really like these a lot. Is Nigel Sylvester the new face for Jordan brand? Is he going after Travis Scott's spot? I really don't know that, but let me know in the comment section what you think. Either way, we have the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 brick by brick, and these are pretty clean. There's definitely a good amount of hype behind these right here. I like the fact that they use the little Nike swoosh in the front in a regular Jordan 4, not an RM. So congratulations, Nigel, you got your first Jordan 4 for sure. I also like the bike air in the back, of course. And then we have a little bit of cream in the midsole, which I feel it complements the color pretty good as well. And then we have the white laces to tie it up all together. Now, my only issue with these is that I wish it was a darker red. I mean, bricks are actually different tones of reds, and they could have used a darker red, and I think it still would have complemented the whole brick by brick name. And the marketing is actually pretty cool as well. They have a Jordan brand truck driving around New York City with a big ass ass brick. In the truck door, they have a phone number that if you call it, you will get even more information. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and call that number right now.
Yeah, this is Nigel and Jordan Brand. We can't get to the phone right now. If you're calling about brick by brick, yeah, we got something really special on the way. More information next week.
You see, that's the type of marketing that I like from Nike and Jordan Brand. When they do stuff like that, it makes us sneakerheads really happy and excited for the release. Also, if that wasn't enough, he's also releasing another pair in a blue color that looks pretty good, and I'm pretty sure the marketing is going to be just as crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick little break from Nike and Jordan Brand and go ahead and talk about the Lorenz.OG New Balance 860 V2 in the Dusk colorway, set to be releasing on January 18th, first in London, and then we can expect a wider release in newbalance.com US, etc. But these are pretty fire in my opinion. Of course, I really like what they have with the whole gradient effect going on, where the left pair is purple and orange with silver accents, and then the right pair with orange and purple, and again silver accents. They're pretty much kind of like a what the type of vibes, but at the same time I feel that it is pretty wearable and manageable to wear because it is not like super loud in your face. For those that don't know, Lorenz.OG is actually Lorenz.OG Federici, hopefully that's how you say your name, and he's basically the one behind the design. Of course, he has actually worked with New Balance before, but if you really like these a lot, since they are first releasing in Europe, I feel that they might be a little bit more limited in the US, so I would probably even try Europe websites that ship to the US first before they announced even the US date if you really want them, because I feel that when they do release, it's gonna be pretty hard to get. Speaking of more loud colorways, we have the What the Kobe 8s set to be releasing on April 13th, and the last time that they released was all the way back in 2013, so it's been quite some time since these released right here, and I couldn't be more happy because I really want these a lot. I'm really glad that Vanessa Bryant did another deal with Nike so they can go ahead and put out more Kobe's, and not just any regular colorways like this, special colorways of course. For those that don't know, this is actually a pair that has 30 colorways combined in one pair, hence the reason why we have all kind of crazy stuff going on with this pair. In my opinion, this is the craziest colorway that Nike has ever done in the What the series. Maybe this one right here is a close second, which is the KD6's What the, and yeah, they're definitely pretty loud as well. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? What is your favorite What the Nike sneaker? Again, these are definitely up there for sure. If you are a hooper, if you are a Kobe fanatic, I'm pretty sure you're gonna go after these. Up next, we have the Salehe Bembury's New Balance 991 V2s. These are set to be releasing sometime in 2025. These were originally supposed to release in the fall time 2024, but for whatever reason, they got postponed, and now they're coming in 2025. The price is $250, which is a little bit high, but at the same time, you can expect nothing but good quality since it is a New Balance sneaker. Of course, we can see that long hair suede in the upper part of the sneaker in this kind of muted purple color. We have hints of orange, we have blue and yellow in the tongue area, bolt yellow in the sole, beige tan in the midsole, which is a pretty crazy color combination, but at the same time it is pretty wearable in my opinion, especially for the spring and the summertime. Being that it is a Salehe collaboration, I'm pretty sure that these are going to be limited, so enter as many raffles as you can because these are going to sell out. Kobe! Yeah, I'm tripping. But up next, we have the Kobe 6 Protros in the Dodgers colorway, set to be releasing on April 13th, and it's gonna be $190. Again, I am really happy that Vanessa Bryant did a deal with Nike because we would never have the opportunity in getting these right here. First things first, this was actually a player exclusive, but then we actually saw Natalia Bryant wearing them back in 2023. Fast forward to 2025, now we get a shot at these beauties right here. And as you can see, the upper part of the sneaker, it is in this snake skin type of texture in that Dodgers blue color. The little 8 in the quarter panel right there. Kobe signature in red, of course. I also like what they did in the tongue area. You have some nice little stitching. It kind of looks like a baseball red stitching. The sneakers are very fire. I also like the fact that Nike is going ahead and giving us more stories from Kobe. I feel that there is a lot of untold stories. He was a big fan of his city, very big supporter of the Dodgers as well. So the fact that they're giving us more of him is definitely a good thing, at least for me, being that I am a Kobe fan for sure. I grew up with Kobe, so seeing these stories definitely, makes me appreciate him even more as a person and as a basketball player as well. Either way, I'm glad that Vanessa Bryant did a deal with Nike once again. And if you like these, I'm pretty sure that these are going to sell out. So do what you need to do. The next sneaker, it's a grail for sure. One that if you really want right now is going to cost you over 20 stacks to get. So you probably already know what I'm talking about, and that is the Undefeated 4s, set to be releasing on June 28, and these are going to be a problem. Honestly, I feel that a lot of people want these. Hypebeast, sneakerheads like myself, resellers, and pretty much everybody in between. A lot of us never really had an opportunity in getting these, and now Jordan Brand definitely gave us that moment. So yeah, a lot of people are going to go for these. There's actually rumors that there's going to be 2 versions, one with the Jumpman logo and then one with the Nike Air branding. Also, I don't know how many stock units are going to be out there, so I don't know if the Jumpman logo it's going to be exclusive to Undefeated stores, and then the rest of the stores is going to carry the Nike Air branding. There's really not a lot of details on that just yet, but man, this sneaker, it's beautiful. Olive green, orange liner, orange Jumpman in the front, a little bit of a cream kind of midsole towards the back of the sneaker. This is just a beautiful sneaker. So if you really want these, you already know what you need to do, man. I'm just gonna say this: good luck. Up next, we have another banger, and that is the Union Jordan 1 Chicago Shadow Gray colorway, set to be releasing in the summertime 2025. This is definitely a very good sneaker to have, and I'm kind of glad that Jordan and Union decided to kind of go back into that old style that we pretty much fell in love with. I really like these a lot, man. Unlike the other one that they kind of released in 2023, where it was not the same design as this one right here, and it kind of shows because that model specifically is going under retail. But these right here are definitely a very good sneaker. They have the shadow gray portion in the top area, a little Union LA, a little tap right there in yellow, some stitching, the Chicago colorway in the bottom portion, aged midsole, and these are definitely a banger, as I mentioned. I also like some of the pictures right here where it shows the yellow laces. I think that combination looks very clean. Either way, these are definitely going to be a little bit hard to get. I'm pretty sure that they're going to sell out. So as I always say, enter as many raffles as you can. By the way, if you love Jordan Brand and you want to see a list just about Jordan, I actually did a top 15 list, and you could check out the list right there. It's going to go over more Jordans, of course, instead of this one that has a little bit of everything. But up next, we have the Nike SB Jordan 4 in the white navy colorway, set to be releasing in summertime 2025. And yeah, these are also going to be a problem. Now the real question is, do you like these right here or the pine green pair? Let me know that in the comments section. But I feel that these are actually pretty clean. I love the navy color. I feel that this is more wearable, of course, but am I gonna go out of my way to get these? Maybe not so much. I might enter some raffles here and there, but if I don't get them, it's not a big deal because I have the Jordan 4 military blues, and I understand it's not the same color specifically, but they're pretty similar. So if I sell the Jordan 4 military blues, maybe I can get these, but now I'm kind of like, I'm gonna sell something classic for something modern. I don't really know, but either way, what I really do know is that I'm gonna try to get them, and if I get them, great. If not, no sweat. It is pretty much safe to say that every year we can expect a collab by Travis Scott and Jordan Brand, and this year is no exception. We have the triple collaboration actually, Fragment, Travis Scott, and Jordan. They're releasing the Jordan 1 Low, and it's set to be releasing on September 2025. I really like these. These are actually very clean. This is the second time that we see this triple collaboration, and I have to say, I think I like these more than the OGs that released a couple of years ago. I think it just looks more clean, very crispy. I really like the blue that they use with this pair. It's kind of like a storm blue. I also like the H midsole, the reverse swoosh, the Cactus Jack branding in the tongue area, sail laces. I mean, it is a very crispy pair to get. get. This is one of those sneakers that if you happen to strike out in the raffles, I would highly recommend that you still get them if they're like $150 or $200 more over retail, because this can be a good investment for you, maybe for right now, maybe to make a quick buck, or maybe to keep and then later get something better. But either way, I feel that these are going to reach $1,000. So just go ahead and do what you need to do to make sure that you get a pair of these. Travis Scott's are definitely going to be a little bit more difficult to get from here on out. So stock numbers are expected to be lower than past releases. So again, if you like these, enter as many raffles as you can and make sure that you secure a pair. Up next, we have another sneaker by Nigel, and that is the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1, set to be releasing in fall 2025, and these look very clean. I really like what they did with the sneaker. Even though it's kind of a simple colorway, they decided to do more of a tan sail instead of a white and black color. Either way, I expect these to be a little bit more difficult to get because of course they have Nigel's name on it. So if you love any Jordan 1 lows, this is gonna be a good one to get. Bike man, yeah, that's him. Bruh. I mean, another Nigel Sylvester pair right here, and I'm talking about the Jordan 4 Fire Reds. Man, oh yeah, and they're gonna be releasing in the holiday season to make things even more interesting, right? I'm gonna say this: a fire red colorway is a very classic colorway. Now we're gonna have that classic colorway that a lot of people love, including myself, and we're gonna add a little bit of hype to it. Yeah. Of course, there's going to be some differences, like the little red swoosh in the front, which is Nigel's signature at this point. A little bit of a sail type of color towards the end of the midsole. We have Bike Air branding in the back. But yeah, man, we can agree to disagree, but Nigel is definitely taking over in 2025. All right, so hear me out. These are not 100% confirmed, but it's not a rumor either. It's a sample that it might be coming to light in the holiday season, and that is the off-white Jordan 1s. And yeah, man, if these release, mega huge problem. But at the same time, keep in mind that they're paying homage to Virgil, so I feel that this is going to be a very limited run if it does release, to the point that it's going to be pretty much almost impossible to get. So if you get your hands on it, you're pretty much gonna have a grail for the rest of your life. As you can see, the sneaker is definitely deconstructed. This does not look like the Europe version that released a couple of years ago. It is more deconstructed. We have a little bit of a written airbag in the midsole right there as well. That looks pretty nice because that is pretty much the vibe of the sneaker, reviving a sample pair and just making it into real life. Either way, man, sometimes I feel that these deconstructed pairs are a little bit too much. Do you feel the same way? Let me know in the comment section if this is too much. But at the same time, it is a pretty unique sneaker to get. One that if you do get, I probably would just keep it, to be honest with you, and just kind of display it somewhere. I wouldn't wear it because it is almost like art, you know? That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my top 15 most hype upcoming sneaker releases. Now look, man, I get it. I probably missed a couple of pairs. I probably didn't include your favorite hype sneakers, but it's okay, bro. Like, if you, for whatever reason, didn't see your pair, just let me know in the comment section what other pair you want. And that's pretty much it. All I want is positive vibes for you and me. I make these videos to kind of keep you informed, to also keep it entertaining, and that's pretty much it. There's really nothing more to it. I did a top 15 Jordans video. It did very well, but at the same time, people were asking, what about this, what about that, what about this, what about that? Well, if I would have done a top 20, I probably would have included Ferrari 14s, I would have included Fire Red 5s, Flu Games, you know, Taxis, those type of sneakers, because I definitely like those as well. But I feel like that video was more of a core 15, and we can agree to disagree, and again, it's okay, bro. But I feel that in the comment section, we can keep it civilized, respectful, and it's just sneakers at the end of the day. Like, we're not gonna get brownie points with Jordan Brand if they agree with me or you feel me? You know, we still gotta buy the sneakers. So at the end, man, I wish you nothing but the best in this 2025. A lot of good luck for sure. And like I mentioned before, enter as many raffles as possible. If you made it all the way through, you are the real MVP though. Go ahead and comment what the Vega, and that will let me know that you made it all the way through, that you rock with your boy pretty heavy, and that you mess with me, and that's pretty much it. Also, if you made it all the way through, go ahead and hit subscribe, smash the like button. It goes a long way, trust me, it helps the algorithm and all of that good stuff. And last but not least, follow me in my social media pages right there. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.